Is protein powder really the key to getting ripped, or is it just another overhyped supplement? We've all seen the shredded athletes and influencers promoting protein shakes like they're magic. But what actually happens when you start taking protein powder? Today, we're breaking down the truth, what it does, how it works, and whether you really need it to see results. Spoiler, it's not what you think. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what happens to your body when you start using protein powder, and if it's worth your hard-earned cash. Let's get into it. First things first, what exactly is protein powder? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like, powdered protein. Most popular powders like whey and casein come from milk, while plant-based options use peas, rice, or soy. The goal is simple: provide a quick and easy way to get more protein into your diet. Protein is the building block of muscle. When you lift weights, you're breaking down your muscles. Protein is what your body uses to repair those muscles and make them bigger and stronger. So, the idea behind protein powder is to help you hit your daily protein needs, especially if you're struggling to get enough from food alone. But here's the truth: protein powder is a supplement. It's meant to add to your diet, not replace real food. You can get all the protein you need from whole foods like chicken, fish, eggs, and beans. Protein powder just makes it easier. Alright, let's talk about what actually happens to your body when you start taking protein powder. Whether it's post-workout or a quick meal replacement, protein powder gets absorbed and broken down into amino acids, which your body uses to repair damaged muscle fibers. When you drink a protein shake after a workout, you're giving your body the fuel it needs to kickstart recovery. This helps you repair muscles faster, build more strength, and reduce soreness. But, and this is important, taking more protein powder doesn't necessarily mean more muscle. There's a limit to how much protein your body can actually use in one go. If you're already hitting your daily protein needs from food, adding an extra scoop or two of protein powder won't magically give you more gains. Think of it like this: protein powder helps fill the gaps, but it won't do the work for you. Now, let's clear up a common misconception about protein powder: timing. You've probably heard that you have to drink your protein shake within 30 minutes after your workout, or you'll lose your gains, right? Well, that's not entirely true. While it's beneficial to get protein after a workout, you don't have to slam your shake the moment you set down the dumbbells. Studies show that as long as you're getting enough protein throughout the day, the exact timing isn't as critical as we once thought. Focus on hitting your daily protein target first. Whether you have a shake right after the gym or an hour later, it won't make or break your progress. Consistency over time is what matters. Here's another big question: can protein powder help you lose weight? The answer is kinda. Let me explain. Protein powder, like any food or supplement, contains calories. If you're using it as part of a well-balanced diet, it can help you lose weight by keeping you full and helping you preserve muscle while in a calorie deficit. High-protein diets are known for boosting satiety and preventing muscle loss when you're cutting. If you're using protein shakes to replace a meal or snack that's higher in calories, it can absolutely help you hit your weight loss goals. Just remember, it's not a magic solution. It works when paired with a solid diet and exercise plan. Now, let's bust some myths. There's a lot of misinformation about protein powder floating around, so let's set the record straight. Myth number 1: protein powder will make you bulky. False. Protein powder alone won't make you too bulky. Building muscle takes time, consistent training, and a surplus of calories. If you're worried about getting too big, it's not the protein powder that's doing it. It's your overall diet and training approach. Myth number 2: men and women need different protein powders. Another myth: protein is protein, regardless of gender. There's no need for separate men's and women's formulas. Just focus on hitting your protein target based on your body weight and activity level. Myth number 3: more protein equals more muscle. Like I said earlier, your body can only use so much protein at once. Excess protein isn't going to turn into extra muscle. It'll just be stored or excreted. Alright, so what about the potential downsides of protein powder? Are there any side effects you should watch out for? Most people can handle protein powder just fine, but some might experience bloating, gas, or digestive discomfort, especially if they're lactose intolerant and taking whey protein. If that's the case, try a plant-based option or whey isolate. which has less lactose. And remember to drink plenty of water. High protein intake can sometimes strain your kidneys if you're not staying hydrated, so make sure you're getting enough fluids throughout the day. Alright, let's tackle one of the most common questions. How much protein do you actually need? There's a lot of confusion here, especially with all the conflicting information out there. So, let's break it down. The general rule of thumb for muscle growth is to aim for about 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So, if you weigh 150 pounds, that's around 105 to 150 grams of protein a day. But remember, this doesn't have to come solely from protein powder. Whole foods like chicken, fish, and eggs should be your primary sources. Now, if you're someone who struggles to hit your protein target with food alone, this is where protein powder becomes super useful. For example, 1 scoop of whey protein gives you around 20 to 25 grams of protein, which can easily fill in any gaps in your diet. But don't obsess over hitting the exact number down to the gram every single day. What matters most is consistency over time. If you're regularly getting enough protein to fuel your recovery and muscle building, you're on the right track. The key takeaway here is that while protein powder can be an excellent tool, you should focus on your overall diet. Get the majority of your protein from whole foods and use protein powder as a convenient supplement when you need it. So, who actually needs protein powder? If you're hitting your protein goals through whole foods like chicken, eggs, fish, and beans, you might not need it at all. But if you're struggling to get enough protein, whether because of a busy schedule, a plant-based diet, or just not liking to eat a ton of food, protein powder is a super convenient way to make sure you're getting what your muscles need. It's also great for anyone who needs quick protein post-workout, or as a snack. Just remember, it's a tool, not a miracle. You still need to prioritize a balanced diet, regular exercise, and smart training. So, there you have it. The truth about what really happens when you take protein powder. It can help you hit your protein goals, speed up recovery, and support muscle growth, but it's not going to do all the work for you. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you use protein powder in your routine. And remember, no supplement can replace hard work and consistency. I'll see you in the next video.